to our English 10 instructor, Mr. Jason Salida, to my dear classmates, good day. By this very moment, let me deliver my speech with the subject, the most important lesson I learned in my life. We think we've got life figured out when we're vulnerable. We begin to believe that we are now untouchable and that no one can harm us. That is, however, a blunder. We will never run out of things to be inspired by in life. We will discover new things about life at their turn. For quite some times, I've been on a path of personal growth and betterment. It wasn't until I left my comfort zone, my house, and saw the real world that I realized that there's so much more to life, like challenges, improvements, knowledge, accomplishments, and so on. And it wasn't until I got out into the real world that I realized the most crucial lessons, the ones that can only be learned better by experience. First, you have to be patient in your life. Things will come around if you're patient. When we are in rush, we trust everything will work out. True, we must be efficient and quick. Yet there are instances where we should not rush into anything. People who cannot wait should not anticipate better results. Patience is one of the keys to success. Greatness takes time, says lovely statement that encapsulates exactly what I mean. Just remember that Toyota takes 13 hours to produce, whereas a Rolls-Royce takes 6 months. So put the effort in and the patience. Second, trust the process. Whatever is happening, good or bad, trust your life. It's difficult to trust life's happening and events when not going our way. It also difficult to be hopeful about it. But but is but is but but here our but here that our thoughtness and desires are put into the test. People who are unable to trust the course of their lives cannot expect to succeed. It's not we should trust any we should trust anything that happen and refuse to make positive changes in our lives. What I mean is that we should figure out what we have control over. If we can figure out what we don't, we should leave it alone. Don't think about it or waste time on it. With your perseverance and hard effort, it will all work out. Third, be optimistic but not overly optimistic. One of the top social media professionals, Gary Vaynerchuk, correctly states that we must be optimistic in our life. It was from him and I learned this. It's nearly impossible to be impressed by him because he is not so articulate in his thought process. Optimism can make any circumstances more manageable. Being optimistic, however, does not imply being overconfident. Optimism is beneficial, but too much optimism can jeopardize one's chances of success. If should be something like I can do that rather than oh it's so simple, surely I'll do it. Fourth, mm, be kind and humble, but not with everybody. One of the most bigger picture of persons who have achieved great success is that they are all humble and compassionate. Nowadays, many individuals do not believe in these moral standards, but no trend can outshine the power of kindness. Kindness is the core of our existence, and if we maintain it, we must have a significant impact that the lives of others. But in my opinion, not everyone deserves our kindness. Some philosophers believe that we should always friendly to anyone, no matter what. It is true in some circumstances, but not in others, because making a fool of oneself is a foolish. The best way to deal with them is to cease being anything. The best solution is to avoid displaying any emotion around people who are incapable of appreciating kindness. Fifth, take your own decisions. Making life decisions and on your own might be difficult at times. Sometimes we believe we need to seek assistance. However, we must recognize that there is a narrow line between making your own judgment and asking assistance in doing so. Life will present us with situation in which we will unable to wait for assistance. Things can sometimes happen in an instant. So be brave enough to make your choice because no one knows that you are looking for in life better than you. Take advice and assistance if you desire, but the final decision should be yours to make. And six, hustle. Hustle is the one of Gary Vee's most crucial words in his video blogs and podcasts. Life does not bestow good days on people who do not work hard. Of to become someone or do something, we must be willing to put in long hours. Work as hard as you possibly can. Be tenacious and determined. Lastly, no matter what you think, people just don't care. Get used to it. I learned that people don't care about you when you're depressed. I also learned that I would have to adjust to this reality. I've always assumed that folks are concerned. To be honest, some of the people may include your families and close friends. However, many of the people we believe we didn't care. So be aware of such folks and don't waste your time with them. Everything else will fall into place if you invest in yourself. I hope you're all unable to understand anything I said. Confused? Good. Have a good day.